Hello friends, welcome or welcome back. Today, I'm going to talk to you about why I don't today I want to talk to you about why I personally do not choose to participate in, like, the Trauma Olympics. That's not a real sporting event. If it was, it would be called My Life from the Years of 1990 to 2014. But anyway, gold medal champ, 30 years running. I turned 30 this year, but, like, I'm being optimistic. Anyway, I don't really participate in the Trauma Olympics or the Disability Olympics, which is very different from the Special Olympics, which is a sporting event where people with various disabilities, from my understanding, compete. But no, the Disability/Trauma Olympics that I speak of here, it's the concept that somebody has it worse, whether it be you having it worse than somebody else, like you are so much more hard done by than I am, or vice versa, like, oh my gosh, like, Kalela has it so much worse than me, oh, like, I should probably compare myself to her and feel bad for the needs that I have because she has it worse. That's something that I get a lot. It's not true. It's not a fact. Congratulations, I'm here to tell you, rejoice! That is a made-up fact. I don't have it worse than you, you don't have it worse than me. Because the fact of the matter is that when you go through a traumatic event and it's like bad enough to cause trauma in your life, and give you post-traumatic stress, it's bad enough. Your system perceived a threat as being, like, fatal. Like, your body thought you were going to die. Something in your brain thought you were going to die. I don't care if it was your friend's husband jumping out from behind the door for the 17th time and yelling in your face. Hi, Aaron. That man's gonna be a father by the time you see this, probably. Life is strange. But it could be a car accident where maybe you weren't even physically harmed, but if you saw the ditch coming and your system perceived that as, like, this is how we go by, that is valid and it's fine. It's not as bad as what somebody else has. It's not necessarily worse than what somebody else has experienced. It's just a traumatic event. And we all react to them in different ways. Like, there are people out there who have come out on the other side of exactly the same crap that I went through, and they are either more highly functioning of a human adult than I am, or much less so, by society standards. Like, please don't take that out of context someday in the future. Like, levels of functioning, that's a whole other video. It's a whole thing on the autism spectrum too. People think they're being really nice and politically correct when they say high functioning autism, and I've spent some time on the internet looking into things from actual people who are on the autism spectrum, and it turns out that many people do not enjoy being referred to as high or low functioning. So sorry for even bringing that F word into this. Functioning. That was a talking to people in my life about things that have happened to me, or even more often, things that have happened to them. Just horrible things that, like, sometimes happen to people, and sometimes you couldn't write this. Like, it's wild, the things that happen to people. And nearly every time, because it's an isolated event, the person will say to me, it's not anywhere near as bad as what you went through. And, like, sometimes I'm too polite to stop them there, because, you know, I can't interrupt them, but I do interrupt people a lot by accident. I get very excited. But lately I've been trying to slip into the conversation, whether it be to stop them right there or to tack it on later, that You don't have to say that. Like, it's okay. You are allowed to feel the weight of your trauma. And your 20 pound bag, is that what I was about to say just now? Your 20-pound bag of trauma weighs exactly the same amount as my 20-pound bag of trauma. Because it's just, it is what it is. And I appreciate people trying to be respectful of, like, the repeated and prolonged nature of my particular brand of trauma. If you're new around here, I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder instead of just post-traumatic stress disorder. And they are two very distinctly different disorders, but very much the same. You know, just casual things that make sense. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say with this big whatever situation that this video is that you don't, in the words of AJJ, I actually have a tattoo on my leg inspired by it. I'll maybe put a picture somewhere. I can't! Dang it! Whatever. Anyway, you don't have it any better. You don't have it any worse. You're an irreplaceable human soul with your own understanding of what it means to suffer. And that's a huge bummer. Gosh, go listen to some AJJ and put your life into perspective. Or don't, if that's not really your cup of tea. But if you like angsty, like, angst music, that's what I've been listening to on repeat for the last, like, 5 years. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please, for the love of all things good in the world, subscribe and validate the part of me that wants to make money off of the internet by seeing a number go up, you know. Yes, anyway, be kind to yourself and others today, and I will see you very, very soon. There is a hair that has been on my face. Is that